Awesome.
Maybe I'm going to say this. Maybe we'll try to say,
Okay.
Mimi ni Mjaluo.
Yes.
And I'm going to say this.
Yes.
Tulijaibisha.
Yes.
Shame on you. Shame on us Luos. Tulijaibisha. People say, people, when you say ukisema jina lako tu, oh, goon.
Yes.
The first thing becomes mind tulijaibisha.
Yes.
It's a shame, and we need to change as Luos.
Is a big shame because Luos, we were known to be so intellectual.
Exactly.
And in fact, in most of the organizations, you'd see the most expertise wangechukuliwa Luos. And it's so unfortunate. So for me, I think the people we brought into office, as you said, we hold ourselves responsible for what we are going through right now.
Yes.
So for the next election now, the tough questions we need to ask ourselves. This person we are bringing to office, are we bringing them to office? Because even the other conversation tulikuwa tunasema Boni, bring the young people into this.
Yeah.
We've seen the young elected leaders still wanaingia to the same system and they even behaving worse than you see.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hata na Ruto can stay but then anaweza rudi. But if you get good MPs, good senators, good MCAs, they're going to keep him in check.
Yes, and that's why even the other day, I think there's a statement he made, and maybe you didn't get into it deeply. He was saying that the problem is starting from the top.
Yeah.
But for me, I didn't see like the problem is from the top.
From the top.
I agree there are systems. Yes. There are systems that maybe would make this thing not to work easily.
Yes.
But again, if we have the majority of the members of parliament
on the Kenyan side.
Yes. The majority who are there to serve.
Yes. Not to eat and steal.
Yes.
No. The issue in Kenya is you are responsible for it.
That's true.
Leaders are a reflection of our values.
Very true. True.
That's how I see it.
Yeah,
if you see a corrupt leader,
yes.
When you're corrupt. The same way I was like, I was asking somebody. Say, see, wakati tukiamua tu, our policy, atapati kitu. What will they do?
Nothing.
They'll do nothing.
Yes.
Same way. Guys, mambo mko poa? I'm here because I'm very disappointed. And I think we need to talk as a country. Bana nikabisa yangu hapa, I let him introduce himself, what he does and 1 2 3.
Hello guys, my name is Shanton. I'm an entrepreneur, a CEO. I'm building and we have a team for this company. It's called Youth and Peace Education Services. So that's all about it. Yes.
Welcome, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Sijui inaanzia wapi. Wote nimechoka na Kenya.
From the HOMABAY saga.
Political leaders.
Yes.
HOMABAY aftermath.
Yes.
Tunafanya nini as a country?
It's tuko behind Boni for that. Juu thing yenye ilifanyika HOMABAY for me it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Juu ni since atunge expect.
Nada sio HOMABAY peke yake.
Yes, sio HOMABAY peke. We've seen them across the country. Yes, the violence. Me after the 2007 Boni ninge pray we don't get back to that kind of anini. Yes. But okay, how did we get here in the first place? Yes. How did we get in the first place? That's tuanzie hapo. Boni, number one, I think we need to hold ourselves accountable pia, number one, as citizens.
Yes.
Because we are the people to bring these people into office.
And then what don't mean mbaya.
No,
be the change you want.
Exactly, because there's no way there's no, you see, for even Nairobi County. Yeah. Nairobi County, we had Sakaja and we had
not Miguna.
Igathe. Yes.
Sonko. Kidero.
Yes, Kidero. But now, for the last election, for the Nairobi governorship, gubernatorial elections, so we had Sakaja and Igathe. Yeah. These two distinction ni kama day and night. Yeah. You see? So where now we fail as Nairobians. Now look at Nairobi County Paliko right now. The sitting president, he was elected. Yes. For me, with the kind of knowledge I have, I don't come from the school of thought here. This election, the last election was rigged. Yeah, for me, I think this man worked his way up for this.
It's very hardworking.
Yes, he planned for this.
Yes.
And he had a good strategy.
Yes.
the system.
But it's very smart.
Yes, very smart. And
He's very
and that's
smart.
why even for next year we're not dealing with an easy person.
Nisi rahisi.
Yes, and
Ruto
that's
is
why, and
smart.
that's why we need a one voice. We need a strong and a reasonable movement.
Yeah.
No, at least in as a challenge this guy in
Jamaa,
power. So we did this to ourselves. We brought them to office.
Yes.
And right now, as citizens, one of the things we need to put them to account for this time to make a office. What have they done?
Yes.
For easy vitu we are seeing even for HOMABAY.
Yes.
Are we going to return the same leaders to office?
That's the question.
On what basis are we electing these leaders?
Yes.
Is it by ile
Mtu
anajuana na nanini mtu wetu is from our area
Ameshuka mkono na huyu.
Exactly. No. Those are the things that has messed us as a country.
Yeah.
And ni Kenya brought to grow democracy yetu with our neighbors.
Yeah.
Tuko
Way ahead.
Way ahead.
Way ahead.
If you compare Uganda, you compare Tanzania, tuko way ahead.
Na sasa tunarudi nyuma.
Na this scenes yenye tunaona is so unfortunate Boni. Because I think we have systems that work. We have
intelligence, police.
Exactly. You know, sometimes I ask myself, what's the
responsibility?
Naweza kutaja hii point. You see the NIS.
Yes.
Hizi vitu zote Boni, the mobilization ndo zi happen, hizi arrangements za goons, ni vitu
They have prior knowledge of it.
Exactly. Then why not
We're going to take action.
Exactly.
But that thing is hurting.
Yes, because it's so bad for to lose a life juu tu ya someone
Politics.
Agree na wewe
Ideas
zako and nini unaona na in the reason Boni even for the last nini that you had with nini jinake nani
Musa the last episode. Yes. Politics.
Yes, even Musa mentioned about tribalism and he was so strong about it and I explaining it. We need to stop even electing these leaders because it's coming from our tribe.
You see? Ati mtu wetu. What is mtu?
Because the Gen Z revolution hii ilikam hii ndio wafike parliament Boni.
Yeah.
Ili tukwenda tuonyeshaje? Hata tukiwa kwa hizo nini?
Tribe.
Tukiwa hata kwa hizo rally hizo za Gen Z. Yeah. Haikukuwa about which tribe are you coming from?
Yeah.
Which tribe are you in fact tulikuwa tunaongeleshana mpaka hata ujui mseni. In fact ujui jina yake but you are vibing.
Yeah, it was Kenya.
Yes, that's the Kenya we need.
You're there for Kenya.
Yes. Atufai ati nafani kusaidia because you are from my tribe. Nafani kusaidia because you are from my tribe. Now this thing they made to it. Now look at the parastatals, look at the government, look at the offices. Nothing is working because pia watu wameleta watu wao Boni. Unqualified. You know, every year tuko na a lot of graduates.
But almost 1 million.
Exactly. Where are these people going
to be placed?
Exactly.
And what are these people doing to solve this issue?
Absolutely.
Hakuna.
Because one of the things I always say, and I always appreciate the fact that the late President Mwai Kibaki bringing free education.
Yeah.
It helped a lot of.
But they are the product of shida yao.
Exactly. No.
With the product.
Yeah, exactly the product of that. You know,
and they hate it.
Yeah, they hate it because before walikuwa natumia hiyo kwa manipulate because hawana knowledge. Yeah, so watatumika kwa the rallies, watatumika cause violence, and now a politician will be feared because uko na goons wengi. Yes, and you'll be elected because hata mtu wa IBC, the electoral body wana feel. Yes, but that's where now we need to preach a different message Boni. Tribalism haifai ku have a place right now in our
the issue in Kenya is you are responsible for it.
That's true.
Leaders are a reflection of our values.
Very true.
That's how I see it.
Yeah,
if you see a corrupt leader,
yes.
You're corrupt. The same way I was asking somebody. Say si wakati tukiamua tu au polisi atapati kitu. What will they do?
Nothing.
They'll do nothing.
Yes.
Same way tukiamua wanga amejenga pit latrine na 500,000. Kama tunaenda kumshika. Watafanya nothing.
Accountability.
You are the problem, guys.
Yes.
We are the shida na Ruto, by the way. I have no issue with Ruto. I have issue with the MP, senator, na MCA. Juu kama hata I did an episode with the Musa Sunday.
Okay.
Hata na Ruto. Ruto can stay but then another rudi. But if you get good MPs, good senators, good MCAs. They're going to keep him in check.
Yes, and that's why even the other year, I think there's a statement he made, and maybe you didn't maybe get into it deeply. He was saying that the problem is starting from the top.
Yeah.
But for me, I didn't see like the problem is from the top.
The top.
I agree there are systems.
Yes.
There are systems that maybe would make this thing not to work easily.
Yes.
But again, if we have the majority of the members of parliament
On the Kenyan side.
yes, the majority who are there to serve.
Yes. Not to eat and steal.
Yes, who are there to serve, and also wale wanajua very well there's no room for corruption.
Yeah. And they mean it.
And hakuna room to organize these goonism things hizi zenye tunaona right now.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
I feel hata hiyo presidency haiwezi make it. If they impeached Rigathi Gachagua, if they managed to impeach Rigathi Gachagua, do you think it would be hard for them to impeach the sitting president?
No.
If at all.
Or serious they're doing their work.
Exactly. So for me, I think the people we brought into office, as you said, we hold ourselves responsible for what we are going through right now.
Yes.
So for the next election now, the tough questions we need to ask ourselves. This person you are bringing into office, are we bringing them to office? Because even the other conversation you got Nasema Boni, bring the young people into this.
Yeah.
We've seen the young elected leaders still wanaingia to the same system and they even behaving worse than you see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, at a very wako into amassing so much wealth. They have a lot that you can't even explain to you. No.
Yeah.
So it's very true. We need we need in fact to enlighten most of the citizens. Juu sisi wenye tunajua hii, tell them that this time round is not just business as usual.
Yeah. But then,
if you want a real change, it's not business as usual.
So no can say about the selling guys. This political violence wanataka tu. Ndio turudishe huko nyuma.
Yes.
Jumi. Unaona kama leo wajalo wanapiga orengo. Today wajalo wanapiga orengo. But they mimi I'm going to say this, maybe we'll utasema.
Okay.
Mimi ni Mjaluo.
Yes.
And I'm going to say this.
Yes.
Tulijaibisha.
Yes.
Shame on you. Shame on us Luos. Tulijaibisha. People when you say ukisema jina lako tu goon.
Yes.
The first thing become mind tulijaibisha.
Yes.
It's a shame and we need to change as Luos.
Is a big shame because Luos, we were known to be so intellectual.
Exactly.
And in fact, in most of the organizations, you'd see the most expertise wangechukuliwa Luos. And it's so unfortunate mpaka tunafikia mali right now we're even fighting against ourselves.
It's so low.
It's very bad. And in terms of politics, Boni,
nataka ikue.
Yes, nilikuwa nakaa hivi najiambia, if I look at a country like Cote d'Ivoire, in West Africa, and I compare it with Kenya, and I tell myself it's just about the leadership. Because even the amount of money we are borrowing, the debt that now in a continue, we have enough resources that if we manage it well, there's no need. If county government, you'd see people wako na bags za millions in their houses.
County
County exactly. Now imagine now when you're clerk now
16 million kwa ceiling.
How much?
The head of the paratassals, the CSS,
the governor.
How much are they stealing?
The governor. You see, so all these, and you are being taxed. You see, some of us who are running this business right now, it's not easy to run a business in Nairobi right now. In fact, when you have a shop, the county government wanakuweka like wendo unabuy lunch every day. Yes, they live and work there daily and they'll harass you. Whatever they're asking for, hizo manini, you always display them on the wall. You see,
the license,
the license, the everything. But again, ni a way that they're just extorting us.
Bureaucracy.
Exactly. But now, I would expect the much they are collecting. Now we have better roads.
Exactly.
We have school infrastructures ingekuwa
health, schools, security.
You see, the priority for every government yenye inafanya kazi Number one, they would invest in security.
Yeah.
Number two, they would invest in education. Food haingekuwa shida. You know, it's very bad and so unfortunate Bwani. I saw zile scenes za pale the president's daughter engage
and it's fine.
The choppers, it's
the
fine.
Opulence.
It's fine.
Your opulence.
But now you'd watch that, and another thing you'd watch in Turkana.
The same country.
Turkana, some asleep, bro, a week.
Turkana ni mbali hapa Nairobi tu.
Hata hapa Nairobi, you see? And then you ask yourself, are we in the same country?
What are they doing instead of finding?
Absolutely. So it's a lot, and I pray and I know
we need to wake up
that this election,
whether they do or die,
is a do or die, and the change itakuwa inevitable.
Whether they do or die.
Yes, and this time, this generation si ile ilikuwa inaogopa kuongea.
Is that do or die?
This is a tough one. We need to put the right people into office.
Hiyo mbo 2 term 1 term, mimi si 2 term 1 term, mimi ni permanent term.
Yes.
We're fighting for Kenya, bro.
Yes.
Kama to fight, if next time we don't change this country, our children they're going to find.
Do you think the 2-term narrative ama the 1-term narrative, mbona ubuy into it? Like some of us, maybe we are tired of the sitting president.
Fine.
Like, you know, we want to get rid of this guy and also get rid of the others who are supporting him.
Hata mimi kumtoa.
Yes.
But 2 term 1 term naona kama kitu moja. The same guys wako kwa 1 term bado ndio walikuwa bado kwa system kutoka 1990.
Very true.
Most of them.
Yes.
But since we were born, most of us.
Yes.
Kutoka 1990s we have the same group of leaders.
Very true.
So want to tell me
we are recycling the same leaders.
Want to tell me hakuna change tuna. Alafu another thing that ni thingi. Watu wanakaa chini wanaamua Boni atasimama. Kwa nini wanapamulia?
And yet we are the ones who are voting, not them.
Wale mleo our grandparents. Wakamulia wazazi wetu. Sasa wanataka
I feel this time atushamuliwa Boni.
We need to front our own.
And this time I even told someone yesterday, a friend of mine, that
when?
This time round, when Sifuna will be ready, and I know he's ready right now.
Ready.
Sifuna usikubali kwa deputy wa mtu.
We
don't want hii kitu ati you're still young, huwezi run for presidency. Bro, we need you there.
Unasimama upende usipende.
Now, the majority of the voters right now, si wale wazee.
You know, 70% is youth.
Ni sisi tuko. Na wako into IT and everything. Yes. So in terms of hata hizi mataling and everything, you shouldn't be worried. In fact, tutakuwa na tallying center yetu parallel to exactly. So this time round, Sifuna, we don't want you to be someone's deputy president. That narrative, we don't want it.
You're the president.
Yes.
Upende usipende going to run.
So the reason why we are buying into Sifuna so much, you know, just someone asked me, mbona mnaongelea about Sifuna so much, and two reasons. Mbona you feel like Sifuna is the right candidate for you, because the guy I was talking to is a bit older than me.
Yeah.
And now for him, he was arguing that now with age and experience, itakuwa we need someone with age and experience.
Yes. A combination.
See, with vast with that. Yeah. And for him, it'd go for someone like Kalonzo Musyoka. You see? And for me now, that's the same problem we are dealing with. Kalonzo Musyoka amekuwa kwa era ya Moi, Kibaki. We recycling
these people.
Yes. So, for me, I see we need a fresh blood.
Yeah. Very.
And for this guy, I've never heard, unless mtu akuja tuambie, of any corruption case akonayo pending in court.
Hakuna.
Any scandal with women yenye akonayo. You see? Someone asked, ati Sifuna amefanya nini Nairobi County? Bro,
unyoke the center nini? This has been checking every governor.
Exactly.
All the governors.
It's the reason why we even knew HOMABAY. Latini ili
700,000 with Latin milango mbili.
It's the reason why tumejua hadi Nairobi County kuna lot of money inaibwa.
People are buying 1 million for sodas. Go to Garissa.
Exactly.
Because of Sifuna.
Yes.
Sifuna amekuwa akipewa he has been
during Gen Z protest. But tukipigwa matia gas and everything.
The only person who came out on our side.
Alikuja forefront.
Yeah, him and Babu.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they were Sifuna.
Yes. So for me, I'm a standout and he's been consistent.
Yeah.
Because is this personality that I always admire, so brave, and have your opinion and argue it out without being afraid of anything.
Sifuna,
yes.
But then mbele ya baba akasema mimi support. That was so brave of him.
He was so...
Na hajawahi change. Even after Baba passing,
Yes.
haja change.
Yes.
So, Nisifuna, let me play kama dakika tatu. I don't think the body will last.
Okay.
But you can just wind up.
Okay.
So, I'm like, guys, mimi know it one time is inevitable.
One time is inevitable. And
Lazima
to wake up to reality that the president is going home. And number two,
if I address violence, we need to stop this thing.
The goonism ndio inafaa to stop kabisa towards the election, because hatutaki turudie 207. In fact, I pray every day, Bonnie, we don't go back there.
I don't think we can go. I don't think
and yes, and I don't think with the Gen Zs watching, a lot of us wenye tushaelewa the reality and we know, and you're not afraid to speak it out. I know God akona sisi, we want to go back there.
HOMABAY iko ya mwisho.
HOMABAY iko ya mwisho, and any other
part of this country hatutaki.
Wenye bado someone thinks that organizes the goonism, I don't think you should be part of this. And in fact, I think this where DCI needs to act so fast.
But then nobody has been arrested.
Yes, nobody has been arrested.
Look at Peter Kaluma alisema nini?
We need the organizers to be held accountable. The scenes that we saw are so unfortunate. No, next time
ikuwe an example to other leaders.
Exactly,
to leaders, dealers.
Yeah, tusikuwe tena the next thing. You see, it's so unfortunate. I don't know if the other time uliona the ones working with the pangas and rongos going to a church.
Na mamshale.
Yes.
Kisumu.
Nowadays I want to shame. They even going to nyumba ya God, you know.
Hata wana adabu.
It's so bad and so unfortunate. Aogopi.
When you vote guns during finance.
Yes.
All set cathedrals.
Yes.
I'm like,
uliona venye walifanya, the scenes were so bad.
This is a place of worship. Hata kama you're not believer.
Yes.
Heshimu tu.
And hata kama umelipwa, you know, I'd 500 shillings or 1,000 makes you do such a kind of a stupid thing. We mwenyewe in your senses, you've grown, you've learned, you've been taught.
Na shule.
Yes. So politician mwenye anakutumia we mwenyewe ndio una akili.
And they're going to eat you.
And the next time, you see the linda wananchi, they were even walipigwa.
Yeah.
The goons walipatikana walipigwa vibaya sana.
Whether people died, we don't report.
Yes, ni venye waja report.
People have died.
And so unfortunate, their families right now wanna go through the burial arrangements juu ya hizo vitu kama hizo.
Brother wanapigana.
Exactly. So it's so unfortunate. Kwanza the HOMABAY should be the last thing.
But this is the last. It should be the last. Whether kama mko ko serious, Kanja ko serious, Amina ko serious, this thing should end.
But I think
they're the beneficiaries.
The next government you're going to have under Sifuna, atutakuwa na the crop of characters like akina Murkomen in it, you know, because I think even the security docket we need someone who is not partisan. We need someone mwenye anaangalia interests zetu as a country.
Technocrats.
Yes. You see, kwa nini watu wanaupload Matiang'i in most of the things despite even the other faults alikuwa nazo? When he was the minister for insecurity, bro, things were different. Atungefikia now to this extent and this stupidity yenye ina go now to this extent.
It is bad. Ni mbaya.
Yes. So